This was something that we really had never dealt with before. We meaning the conservation community. We in northern New England had always just, accepted that sure there's paper mills and there's large ownerships and there's industrial forest land. It's always going to be that way. Well, it wasn't anymore, because suddenly there was land on the market and it wasn't always being sold responsibly. And that's enough to get people's attention, which we did. The forest was basically the same across 4 states. How do you get 4 states to work together? Well, you dangle some federal money in front of them. And between Warren Rudman and Senator Leahy and John Sununu, we were able to bring all 4 governors together to support the idea of what we called a task force. Even in New England, we had people who thought that the task force was truly a communist plot. Really had some serious opposition.
There was a particular moment when I realized that what we had to do was help people realize that this was actually a place. And in order to do that, it needed a name. And so in a meeting one day, I began using the phrase, the Northern Forest, and simply started using it. Because until it has a name, it's not really a place, and unless it's a place, people won't care about it. There was a great deal of work going on around land conservation in the late 90s. Vast quantities of money which were beginning to flow to the region to protect land. And I had a very strong sense that there would be a backlash if there wasn't some equivalent attention being paid. The economic challenges, the real challenges and threats facing the people. The funny paradox is that in some ways working together on a 4-state basis makes it more possible to work together on a local basis, precisely because there's a bigger vision that holds everybody together. In many ways, the central accomplishment is that people for nearly 30 years now continued to find ways to collaborate. That, I think, is what makes it possible. Without that, forget it.